Hello out there, Keto family. My name is Sherry. I am Keto on a Budget. I do weekly grocery budget hauls, meal preps, and this is Budget Tip Wednesday. And I know it's late, it's 8 o'clock at night, but my videos always tend to go out late in the evening. But it is what it is. It's just the way life falls out. It falls for me. Budget Tip of the week. This is going to be short and sweet. We all have bills, and we all have, we get our paychecks, and sometimes the dates due on our bills doesn't line up necessarily with our paychecks, especially if we're paid like once a month or paid every other week or even every week. Sometimes it just doesn't line up with your bills. So check and see if you can change the due date. I recently just changed the due date of my cable bill because it was falling in a time of the month where I was having to pay a lot of other bills, and there just wasn't enough left out of that particular paycheck to also pay the cable bill, cable/internet. We have slashed our cable bill. We've taken some things off. We're just down to basic cable now, and we have internet along with that. And actually, our internet is more expensive than our cable portion. However, and don't talk to me about switching cable companies. We are with Comcast/Xfinity. We've never had an issue with their service, and we have had others that we have had major issues with. We simply limited in our options with that particular thing. But I recently was allowed to change the due date of my cable bill, and I'm going to work on going to get my we also have Xfinity Mobile for our cell phones, and I'm going to be looking at getting that possibly switched too, because it's not lining up with when we need to pay those particular bills. So generally the ones that you really can't change the due dates on would be your utilities and your mortgage or your rent. Those are pretty much standard, but your cable, internet, cell phone, your credit card bills, sometimes your car payments, your insurance payments and stuff like that. A lot of times you can change the due dates of those to effectively work with your budget, and so you've got enough left over in each paycheck to worry about the four walls. You need to worry about the four walls first, and that of course is your food, your house, your car, and your utilities. So those are the main things you need to worry about, and everything else is extra, and you pay that when and if you can. But those need to be taken care of first out of each and every paycheck. But changing that due date on your credit card bill, your utility bill, the utilities that you can, like your cable and your cell phone and your insurance, a lot of times that can just be a huge help in managing your budget and knowing what you've got when. And that is pretty much my budget tip for the week. For an update on me quickly, I'm tired. I've had 3 shops today, and they were pretty busy shops. They were spread out. Apparently people are, it's not a busy order day. So I had one early this morning, I had one at noon, and then I had, I have had 4 today. I take that back. I had one at noon, and then I had one about an hour after I finished that. So I went to Tuesday morning and picked up a new mug. Yeah, I know. My husband's already telling me that I need to stop buying mugs, or I need to get rid of some of the ones I've got. So I'm going to get rid of some of the ones I got because I really like this mug. I'll show it to you next video. But I am still following the higher protein. I'm doing okay on it. And I have started losing weight a little bit, but it just seems to me that I do better when I fast. And I think maybe just listening to some of the others, that maybe you just need to focus on getting the weight off. And once I'm in maintenance, I can worry about, the things about getting enough protein. And I'm not saying I don't need to be concerned about getting enough protein and fats in. I do need to concentrate on that protein especially. But I think I need to stop worrying so much about getting it in and do what's working for me. And right now the fasting is working. The intermittent fasting, I probably won't do an extended fast once a week. I will probably do one once in a while when I feel up to it. I have, starting next Monday, I'm going to start a 3-day egg fast plus. This is an egg fast plus. So this is an egg fast plus 1 protein drink per day. That will probably be with breakfast. So I'm going to have that. and I'm going to do the egg fast and see if I can just kickstart, because actually the past week or so I have gained a little bit of weight back. Now it could be water weight, I don't know. I haven't been drinking enough water. I feel dehydrated, my legs are getting chapped, and I'm super tired. So I'm feeling like my hormones are a little bit out of whack. So I think getting back on the since I started this not fasting and doing the higher protein, it seems to me my hormones are getting way out of whack. I'm having more hot flashes, and it could just be the early menopause. I don't know, but I'm having more hot flashes. I just feel off, if you know what I mean. Just completely feel off. But I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm going to probably start fasting again. I'm going to do the egg fast, and that usually kickstarts me back into a good weight loss mode and get rid of all that excess water going on. So I'm going to do that, plus one protein drink a day to make sure I'm getting enough protein in, and then we will see where we go back from that. And I think with the past, I usually gain back half of what I lose with the egg fast, and I think with that, I have not been not catering, what's the right word? Easing myself off of easing myself off of the egg fast diet. And I watched Michelle, I think it was, Life Adventures in Keto. She was doing an egg fast, and she just eased herself off of it, and like she did the egg fast, and then the next day she did egg, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, egg, and then a normal meal. And then the next day it was egg, normal meal. So I think that's what I need to do. I need to ease myself off of that egg fast in order to prevent me from putting any of that weight back on. So there you go. And then I will probably start easing myself back into fasting, doing my intermittent fasting, the 16 hours. Because I can get a pretty good amount of food in and protein in 6 hours. Yeah. And just stop eating at midnight and start my diet again at 10 a.m. I think is what it was. Yeah, 10 a.m. Which is pretty normal for me, except for my coffee. I'll have that. See, I'm tired. I'm like super tired. I need to go to bed. I think I'm going to take my computer in the bedroom. I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to go to bed. So there you go. Anyway, make sure. Let's see if I can order this from Amazon. I know it's backwards, but baby, it's cold outside, and it was really cold this morning at 21 degrees. Yeah. I ran from the house to the car, shivered in the car until the car was warmed up, and then ran from the car to the store, to the car. I ran a lot today. Yeah. Okay, that's all I got for today. It is now 8 minutes into this video, and I'm going to just close it down and go edit it and get it put up. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles.